Welcome to this week's edition of Outdoors Online, a weekly webcast produced by the North Dakota Game and Fish Department. I'm your host, Tom Jensen. My guest this week is Bruce Stillings. Bruce is a big game supervisor with Game and Fish. He's also in charge of the Pronghorn program. We're going to talk about the upcoming season, which we are going to have this year. Not only are we going to have a pronghorn season this year, Bruce, there's going to be a few more opportunities for hunters.
Yeah, we're very pleased to announce that there'll be 320 more licenses this year. Our statewide pronghorn population was up 34%, so that's going to allow us to increase licenses and provide more hunting opportunity this fall.
I guess this is all a result of the surveys that you did that shows the fawning effort was really good this year.
We had much better fawning production this year, just about 66 fawns per 100 does. That's a little bit above the long-term average. Some areas were above that average, some were right at, and then the Western Bowman had a good fawning production, but just slightly below average. But overall, very, very good fawn production this year.
All right, you are not only giving out more licenses this year, we're also opening up more areas to hunt as well, right?
We will have 4 more hunting units open this year. We're going to have 1A, which is located north of Beach in the northern Badlands. The rest of the southern Badlands, 2A, 3A, and 3B. And then we'll still have hunting units 4A and 4C open. So 4 new units this year.
Always good news to hear that the fawning process is good. Plus, the whole herd in general is doing a little better.
It is very good news. We had a very mild winter. The population responded, had a pretty good fawning year, so it was really nice to see numbers on the increase.
Can you explain the method that you go through to determine if and when we're going to have a season and how many licenses we give out?
Sure. We do an aerial pronghorn survey, so we'll fly down the half-mile transects within our survey units, and we count and classify animals on 1/2 mile on each side of the airplane. The overall purpose of the survey is to determine abundance, but then to assess demographics, the buck-to-doe ratio, and then also to look at that year's fawn production, which is measured in fawns per 100 does.
So basically, like you mentioned before, the mild winters that we've been having, is that what it's going to take to continue the positive results?
That is correct. And if you look back after major die-offs with our pronghorn population after 96 and 97, or if you even go back to 77 through 79, it's about year 5 where you start to see those numbers really start to take off and make a nice jump. In this 2016, we were in year 4, so we've made a nice increase, but we're set up that if we can get one more mild winter with average fawn production and then stable habitat conditions, we have a chance to really see a nice increase in 2017. But most definitely that winter weather is the most vital part of the equation.
If a person gets drawn for a pronghorn tag, they can use it for either bow hunting or rifle hunting, correct?
That's correct. They can use it in the archery season, which begins on September 2nd. If they do not participate or are unsuccessful, then they could use that license beginning in September 30th during the gun season.
That's good to have pronghorn season back again.
Oh, most excellent, yes.
All right, thanks, Bruce.
Oh, thank you.
There are a total of 730 pronghorn licenses available in the lottery this year in 7 open units. There are 110 licenses in Unit 1A, 60 in 2A, 40 in 2B, 35 in Unit 3A, 110 licenses in 3B, 300 in 4A, and 75 licenses are available in 4C. All licenses are valid for any pronghorn. The archery-only season runs from noon on September 2nd to Sunday, September 25th, and the regular firearms season runs from noon September 30th until October 16th. And as Bruce mentioned, hunters who still have a valid license can use legal firearms or bow equipment, and they must stay in their assigned unit. You can apply for the 2016 Pronghorn Lottery at the Game and Fish website at gf.nd.gov. You can fill out a paper application. You can print one off the Game and Fish website or pick one up from a licensed vendor, or you can apply over the phone at 800-406-6409. For Bruce Stillings and the rest of the staff here at North Dakota Game and Fish, thanks for joining us for Outdoors Online. See you again next week.